wait and see who comes in. Go ahead and say hi when you get in. Figured I'd go live tonight. Just wanted to talk, I guess. Doesn't look like there's anybody in here yet, so I'll get on with the live once I start seeing people come in. Go ahead and say hi once you're in here and you're in the chat. I did the video. Hey, Kentucky Bluegrass Living, how are you doing? I did the video the other day where I talked about, I don't know. I guess it was a video about empathy is what I call it. No. Hi, Esma72, how are you? Yeah, did the video. I guess, like I said, I guess it was about empathy. And I'm sorry about the lighting in here. I can try to do this. I may have to start and stop the truck. I'm actually waiting. This is going to drive me insane, too. Or whatever. Hi, Sam. Hey, Susie Jacobson. About like empathy and stuff. You know, I was talking about that, and I think everybody's known, like, I have been off for years now. It's been like 2 years. And like some of the stuff, like I said, you know, like I'm a liar, and I'll get into this too. That's what I'm going to be talking about tonight. And I'll talk to you guys while you're in here too. You know, when I see some stuff, but I'm going to kind of give you guys just an overview, I guess, of what I mean by that. And first off, the live giveaway tomorrow isn't happening, and I'm going to get into that too. But like I said, for the past, like, I don't know, maybe 2 years now, like I've just been off. I've been struggling quite a bit. It's just a lot of bad things. Now, I'm not saying that some of the stuff wasn't caused by me. I've been open about that, and you know, I try to be honest about everything and let you guys know what's going on. Some stuff I don't tell you guys, and you know, I'm thinking maybe I'm going to start telling you guys more of what actually is going on in my life, because it seems like some of the people that are in here, hi Brooks, how are you doing? Actually care about my life and not just me fishing and outdoors. And you know, I've kind of hit you guys with a smorgasbord of just everything with my videos, and maybe I haven't done it right. That's beside the point. But I know a lot of people that watch me regularly do care about my life. Kentucky Bluegrass Living, he messages me like every day, tell me to have a good day, and I'm horrible. I feel, and excuse my language, I feel like a piece of shit sometimes because I don't respond to them. And sometimes I wake up and it's hard. It's hard to get through the day. Sometimes it's hard for me to get up and work. You know, it's like for a while there, I had a good run, like where I was like happy and I was putting out videos that I love doing, and it was fun and it was funny, and I loved my job. I miss the job that I worked where I sold the gutter stuff. I love my job now, don't get me wrong. I loved that job. I always knew that everything was taken care of. And you know what? It was one of those things where it was, maybe I got complacent with it. You know, I got comfortable with that job, and I was comfortable with it. My bills were paid. It's good reason to be comfortable. But, I lost that job. I was there for a long time, and I miss those guys a lot sometimes. I miss that job. And now I'm in a position, I love my job now. Don't get me wrong. I love it. The one thing that I will say that sucks about it is the not getting commission regularly. That's the reason I'm not doing the live tomorrow for the giveaway. The commission I got this week was pitiful. Pitiful. I, I haven't had like a legit good commission check in forever. And it's this job, the commission can be good when the work's getting done and the customer has to pay and then I get paid afterwards. I've explained this in other videos and I'm sure you guys know. It sucks. When you don't get it, like when I was doing the gutters, it was like if I was selling stuff, it was every week. But like with the renovation rehab stuff takes forever. And I'm sitting there and it's like I have been getting consistently behind on all of my bills. Not one, on all of them, because I'm doing this game where I'm pushing back. And this is all stuff that, sure, I've created myself, decisions I've made, going on and on. And I don't just make commission, I get a salary as well. But when you do sales, salary lower, commission higher is how it works. Works out great. Hey, Indiana, Chris, how are you doing? Works out great when you're getting it. But when you're not getting commission and you're just getting your salary, so like literally everything's been pushed back. So, and I'm not getting caught up. And I haven't had an opportunity to get caught up. It just keeps going back farther and farther. And there's going to be people that are going to say, Maddie, why don't you get another job? Well, there's a lot of things in my life that with this job, it works out perfect the way it is. And I love the job. Don't get me wrong. If I get it rolling and stuff's coming in and work starts getting done and there's a repetitive scheduled nature, it's going to be good. And I don't usually just quit things, If I was going to quit when I screwed this up, the YouTube thing, when I was doing great and then threw that down the crapper, being stupid or whatever I was doing at the time, who knows what's going on in my mind 90% of the time. I'm just being honest today. I'm letting it all out. And I don't think most of you guys have ever heard me cuss. So if you want to hear me cuss, you can go back about 3-4 minutes and you'll hear it. But I probably should have put a warning at the beginning. And I'm sorry if I offended anybody. I know people aren't usually used to me doing that, but I'm kind of just in a mood today and just letting it all out. I don't know what to do anymore. The other thing I wanted to let you guys know is financially right now for a while, things are going to be pretty rough for me. I know at least for the next couple of weeks here, my payment is due. I looked the other day. Oh, see, I told you I'd have to do this every once in a while. Office box is due tomorrow, and that's I think it comes out, it's like $54, something like that. I can't pay it. I don't have the money to do it. Also, tomorrow my fishing license needs to be renewed. I also cannot do that, so I will not be fishing for a while. Because I need to renew my fishing license. That's another $20. Something else you guys don't know that I'll let you in on. So, you guys know my kids are very intelligent. They get scholarships. They go to a private school. I'm actually waiting for Aiden to get back from an away football game. He's not playing varsity, but he went to it to go root on the team, and they got the kids a bus. So I'm sitting in the school's parking lot. There's a Kohl's behind me here. Waiting for him to get back. He should be back in about an hour. That's why I figured I'd sit here and do the live while I was doing this. And so there's like other fees that like the scholarships don't cover. So luckily they let me do payment. Now I live in Cleveland. I don't live in the burbs. Cleveland schools are horrible and suck. Okay. My children would not make it in Cleveland schools. I'm telling you that right now. Would not make it. Not a chance. And they get scholarships for this. But I do have to pay some. Well, they split it up. You can do monthly over the year. So everything's gone up like crazy. So um, that just added another 200. It's like 250 something a month more that I have to pay on that. Um, and then that's every month it comes out. Then, hi Silo Acres, how are you doing? Um, then I got sued. Um, I fell behind and I had to make choices, like most of us do as Americans. They're all getting screwed right now, whether it's for food, medical, whatever it is. Like, I work my ass off and I can't get anywhere. I mean, all the time. I'm constantly working. I do side jobs. I do this. I do that. Can't freaking win. Um, anyways, I had to choose. I picked a credit card. Not going to pay. And I'm actually in a credit repair program right now. I make payments on that. Anyways, I got sued and I had to settle out. I didn't have to go to court or anything. It was through the credit management thing, but they set you up on a payment plan. That's $200 for this every 2 weeks. So right there, that's another $600 a month just in those two things that I don't have. And then we had the power go out when um, when there was the horrible weather here in Northeast Ohio. We had the tornadoes, had all that crap, and um, I went shopping the day before, and power went out, and nobody had power. I don't have a generator, didn't have anything, so I tried to keep the food as cold as long as I could. Lost all that, so I was like $300 in the hole there. Um, and then my insurance dropped me. You guys know a lot of this, and it kind of flip flopped. It did go up a little bit, but it flip flopped. So now my mortgage went up. Um, Car insurance went up a smidge, a hair, but everything went up. And it's like all this is happening, and I'm trying to pay, and I can't win. It doesn't matter how hard I work. It doesn't matter what I do. Um, but yeah, I'm not going to have the PO box. So I want to let you guys know that. Um, I'm not going to be able to pay it. And then the fishing videos are going to be kind of out of the question until I can get my license, because I'm legit and I'm not going to. I'm just being open and honest with you guys today. That's just where I'm at, and I'm lost. I don't know what to do. Um, and I know there's people that have stuff out there. I was just talking to my mom. I was on the phone with my mom a little bit ago. And she goes, "Oh, you got to think about the things that you're blessed with." I know what I'm blessed with. I have a great wife. I have great kids. I've got a good family. I've got a roof over my head. I got a vehicle. None of which I can afford. I have all those things, but she's like, somebody always has it worse than you, and that's true. But when people have things that are going on in their life, and I always preach empathy and try to tell people to think about other people, and I'm guilty of not doing that. Yeah, like I I get in over my head. My mom always said I do things backwards. That's the way I do stuff. I'm sure you guys can tell in my eyes. I haven't slept in weeks. Um, just a wreck. I'm a train wreck right now. Train wreck. I actually passed out for a little bit, and I'm going to explain that here in a minute too. What happened today? Um, there's 1,000 different names I could have named this live chat. 1,000 different names I could have named it. I could have named it. I think I poisoned myself. Today, I went to go do a quote at a house, and I walk in with the estimator, one of the other guys. Now, with this being said, I was told 3 weeks ago that there were fleas. I was warned. And I offered the investor that bought the property that we could have a exterminator come out, take care of it. He took care of it himself. He had to, an exterminator come out. And Aiden's texting me right now. I'm sorry if that cut anything out, but I walk in to the property. Everything's fine. I'm on the upstairs, which was fire damage. I go up, and there was a fire in the upstairs. I'm walking around, holes in the floor, no bugs, don't see anything. And I'm like, all right, cool. Like I was told that the fleas were taken care of. Well, we go down and we walk in to the downstairs unit. It's like a 4-unit apartment building. Walk into the downstairs unit, and I look down and got fleas all over me, all over my pants, everywhere. So I walk outside. I start spraying myself down. One of the guys I work with had rubbing alcohol. Start spraying myself down with rubbing alcohol. They actually got inside my shirt, up into my pants. I got bites all over my legs. I got them all off. I waited like 30 minutes before I left. I was trying to get them all off of me outside. I go and get back into my truck, the one I'm sitting in right now. And I'm driving, and I'm still seeing them. So I called Amanda. I had Amanda put the hose over the fence. And I stopped at the store. I got bug bombs. I got flea bombs and flea shampoo, like for dogs. And I took a bath or shower in the driveway, scrubbed myself down, got all the fleas off. I didn't actually see any at that point. I think whatever ended up in the truck, but I sealed the truck up and I lit some of those bombs off in the truck, not thinking. It killed everything. So that was good. I mean, everything's dead. I used like the ones I used for inside the house. Don't use inside of a car in an area that's, what is this? 10 square feet, something. Yeah, I set those off in here. I got myself all clean. Didn't have any on me. I haven't seen any. I've been here all day too, and there's no fleas. So nothing's ended up. Gosh darn it, on my legs. Haven't had anything on my arms, clothes, nothing. Took care of everything. Got everything disposed of. I'm sure the bomb in here took care of everything. I could still feel it, like I got bugs on me, but I know that they're not. I took a good shower, all that stuff. But yeah. So that ended up, took a big portion of my day out. Got bugs all over me. But anyways, I had to go to more quotes later on in the day, so I couldn't air out. So I'm actually sitting here with all the windows open in the truck because it is still stinks in here. But I think I poisoned myself from the fumes from the bug bombs, because I felt like crap and I like passed out in the house. I fell asleep like after I scrubbed myself up and all that stuff. So that's how my day's going. Or my week. We can go into years, and I can just keep going on and on. But my life is too expensive. I can't afford it. It really sucks. I've tried to make good decisions. I haven't been spending money on stupid stuff. I don't do that. I haven't bought anything. I got the truck, but I went from having a newer truck that I got rid of to getting an older truck because it was more affordable. That's why I did it, because I couldn't, I definitely wouldn't have been able to afford that truck now. Like, that's not even a question. And this, I'm still having a hard time. But I've, like over time, I've lost. Hey, Hilljack Catfishing, how are you doing? Over time, I've, I've made some decisions. It's like I said before, like I was doing good on YouTube, and then I switched up what I was doing, and my mind got all messed up. And a lot of this stuff is caused by myself. But it's like I pray and I pray and I pray, and I'm like, when am I going to catch a break? Um, it's like the person, my go-to person to talk to, that who would always, all she had to say is it would be okay, was my grandma, and she died a couple weeks ago. So now I'm sitting there and I don't have that. And when I talk to people, people want to tell me what I can do, how I can um, make things easier, or like, like, oh, you just gotta, and like sometimes, you just need somebody to listen. And I talk a lot, and I've been doing a lot of talking videos. And I know people are like, you're backwoods. Why aren't you outside doing stuff? Financially, I can't afford it. Um, Mentally, I can't afford it. And I just, it's my outlet to talk right now. This is who I have to talk to. I just, like, I try to put on a smile, and I try to fake it. And I get so frustrated. I get so angry. And this is real life. This is what I'm showing you. Okay. This is what I'm telling you. I've been telling you guys everything, and you guys know. But this is just how life is sometimes, and it stinks. And I really hope come November, people think about the decision that they're going to make when they vote. Because my life was good, and like I said, I know that there's things that I've caused, but financially, I'm wrecked. So the videos are going to be interesting here going forward, for at least for a little bit, so I can get back out fishing again. And sorry, I won't. I won't have the PO box. That's not going to be a thing um, for a while here. And because I got way too many bills that are more important than the PO box, I guess, and my fishing license and everything else. Like, it's a wreck, and like it's all. The thing is too, and I'm not asking for help, okay? Because I don't want you guys to do super chats. Don't do that. I don't want anybody to get like that idea about this. Okay. Um, that's not what I'm looking for, because the thing is, like, I would have done this and asked if I could before, because it's like now I'm so far behind that, like, I needed it weeks ago, not now. Yeah, I don't think I ate today. And you know what? That's like where I'm at right now. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I can't remember if I did or not. I know I had some coffee this morning. I know I did that. I had a Diet Coke right now, but I don't remember in between the day. And that's what it is. Like, I just need to vent sometimes. I'm a hustler. I've always tried to figure things out on my own. I don't want to have to rely on people. I like to work for what I get. And that's what I do. And I still have debts to people that have decided to help me out, that I need to get the work done to pay them back. And I just, I keep going, and I have been praying. I don't want anybody to take that the wrong way, because I saw, um, And I'm sorry I haven't been paying attention. Brenda said, "Why don't you reach out to your creator? He loves you." And thank you for saying that. And I do. Um, I talk to him every day. I pray every day. You guys, I think some of you might know, some of you might not. I I pray all the time, and I've been praying even more um, over the past couple weeks. But I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if people could actually pray more than I do because it's almost an obsessive compulsive thing for me. But sometimes, and it's when I talked to my pastor the other day, because I went to my pastor for guidance. Anybody that's still watching, I'm sure some people are getting out of there. Yeah, my blood sugar's been, I don't know why, but it's been kind of off the charts. It's actually been kind of high, Sharon. Um, that's the other thing. My insulin, the cost of that went up ridiculously too for the insulin that I took. So I had to get a prescription of a different kind of insulin, and now that one seems to not be working as well. So I've been waking up with high blood sugars, and my vision's been a little blurry in the morning. And yeah, yep. I totally forgot what I was saying. Totally forgot. I wish I had a replay button so I could see it myself and go back to it. Oh, insulin. Yeah, it went from $9 a bottle because I don't have health insurance. It went from $9 a bottle up to I think it's 90, 80 something, $90 a bottle now. So I had to get that switched out, and the new one just isn't working. And I said that. I remember saying that now. As good. It's working, but it's not working as good. But I also can't afford to go to a doctor. So I've just been going off of what I've been doing for forever. So things have just gotten bad. Just kind of letting you guys in. This is kind of, I guess, a tell all. Um, and it is. It's a fence session. I'm not looking for handouts. I'm not looking for anything. That's not what I want. It's not who I am. I work my ass off, and I always do that. But I've been feeling like I've been in a boxing match lately, getting hit left and right. Hi, MT Homestead. I did see you in here before, and you're 100%. But you know what? If if pharmaceutical companies are horrible, every single one of them, especially the insulin makers, um, and that's because this hospital that I went to got like a special deal with the insulin. Insulin's expensive as all get out, but it's all the, like these companies don't care about people. It's all profit. They go in and renegotiate their numbers. They don't give a shit that Matt and his daughter have diabetes, and that going from 9 to 90 is gonna, oh, that's okay, they can do that. Why everything else is going up too. It's like my life, like I probably should. Oh my gosh, that light. I got maybe using the light. I'm sorry, I don't have a ring light. I'm using my lights in my truck right now. But you look at it and you're like, the price of everything. It's like I literally need to work 100 hours a week to be able to afford my life. I need an extra, $1,000 a month to pay the bills that just went up, and it's insane. It's insane, and I was making it, and then the last couple months it's gotten bad with all the extra stuff that I've had added on. Um, I'm not eligible for Medicaid and Medicare. So the thing is, here's the interesting part. It's not that I make low income. It's that like even like what I make, my income's too high to um, butt nuggets. I know. Um, I make too much for I already tried. I got turned out. Because it's yeah, that's just the way it is. Um, the government, pharmaceutical companies, none of them care about us. That's the last thing they care about. And I hope everybody realizes that and remembers that. Um, I think that's why, I respect the homesteaders and the people that go off grid and do everything that you do so much. And I really wish I could just do it. It's like I promised my kids they'd graduate from this high school that I'm sitting in front of right now, that they do that. I want to keep my promise to my kids. That's super important to me, that my kids know that I stand behind my word and I mean it. Super important, regardless of what I have to do. That's just the way, just the way I am, and I can't change that. I am who I am. I am who I am. Tis himself, but yeah, it's they don't care about us. So homesteaders, off gridders, like, and it's hard. I've seen those people. We all love those people. Everything they do. That's why we watch them, right? But I can't do that right now, and I don't want to be here. Amanda and I were looking for property, and I think I missed my shot when I should have before the kids were in high school. I think I missed my shot. There's a property I really liked in Oklahoma. I didn't jump on it. I should have, and it was because I lost that job. And I'd probably be happier. I'd probably be more relaxed. I'd probably be working harder, which is okay because I could film it while I'm doing it. And I'd probably have fun doing it. And everybody else would be having more fun watching me than the train wreck that they've watched for the last 2 years. And I feel bad. I know you guys care. And I know that you're here, but I feel bad. Like, I can't tell you how many times, like, I've gotten done doing a video and I go and I sit with Amanda in the living room and I'm like, I hated it. I hated the video. Hi, Blue Butterfly. How are you? I'm sorry. I feel horrible that I'm just going off like this and haven't been reading the comments. I'm going to go back later and read them. But I've just let everything go and not let it go at the same time, which is interesting. Uh, I'm like a walking contradiction, but this is where I've led my life to, apparently. So, but like I said, I think I missed out on things like that. I don't want to be in Cleveland. It sucks. It does. It's horrible. I hate listening to sirens all the time. I hate seeing my neighbors. I love my neighbors. Don't get me wrong. I love Parker and Sierra. Awesome, awesome people. Love them. But if there was like they live next to me, but we had like 2 acres between us, that'd be cool too. And I'd still walk over to see them. But like, I just like I belong in the woods. I don't belong here, and it's like I've been trying to deal with it and make it through. And I know some people are gonna be like, "Oh, suck it up," blah blah blah. Like I don't. You can go to hell. I don't. I just don't care. But like, I don't like. I every day. It's like I wake up and I see stuff and like I hate this more and more. I can't even talk about some of the stuff I've seen in Cleveland because I just YouTube will just lose it. Yeah, that's what I. It's hard to entertain. I know that. Hey, Danimal. It's a long one, man. We're half hour in. I've been going over the past 6 months of just BS. So it's life. Um, yeah, everything's great though. It's what everybody. It's great. Everything's good. It's not. It's not good. Stay positive though. That's what everybody says. Stay positive. I can only stay so positive. It's like you get to your breaking point. It's like you snap. But yeah, I don't want to keep dragging on and on tonight. And it just kind of is what it is. So for anybody that's in here that missed, PO box is going to be no longer as of tomorrow because I don't have to cover that. Fishing's going to be off for I don't know a week or two. I don't know. When I get paid next week, I don't know. I got a lot of bills, a ton, and I don't know what I have to pay. But there's stuff that takes higher priority, so I'm just trying to keep my priorities in check. I'm not sure what my video content's going to be looking like here for the next couple weeks. Um, and no giveaway tomorrow. Um, I don't have I don't have the money to be able to ship anything out. I can't do what I want to do, so we're just gonna have to hold off on that. I will do a giveaway, but I'm just gonna hold off on it, and I'm sorry. I said I was gonna do it last Monday, and I was gonna do it this Saturday, and both times I just haven't had enough money, and I just keep getting deeper and deeper in debt, and I can't seem to get out. So. I want to apologize to everybody, but I also want to thank everybody for listening and for being there for me tonight. Um, and I'm gonna get going here. I'm gonna sit for a little bit and just try to take some deep breaths and get myself pulled together because my son's gonna be back in a little bit from the varsity football game tonight. He texted me, said that he was gonna be here around 10. And I want to make sure that I got myself put together so I can fake it um, in front of my son. Try to put on a smile for a little bit. Go home and try to pretend that stuff's not falling apart. So I love you guys. Slime on. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for listening. I know that was a lot to unpack, but it is what it is.